Hi everyone, welcome back to the Coin Republic's Money and Me podcast. I am Varuni, your host, and I have with me a super interesting guest. I have the Chief of Product of BingX, Vivien, with me. Hi Vivien, it's my pleasure to have you on our show today.
Hi, thank you very much for inviting me for this great show.
It's my pleasure. And how are you doing this fine, sunny afternoon in Singapore?
Wow, that's great. I just fly from Vancouver. Vancouver now is like autumn and it's raining every day. So it's always been very glad to see all the sunny days here.
Absolutely. What's BingX been up to? What is in the store? What's been in making? If you can give me a little bit of background upon your journey, as well as how you landed into BingX and what has been the plan at BingX till now.
Okay, we have a couple of new product coming very soon. Mostly from the spot side, listing side. We have special arrangement for like listing projects, and we have a special product that assisting a successful listing. So I cannot disclose all the detail yet, but yeah, stay tuned. We'll have a lot to coming.
Absolutely. How's your journey been like, Vivian, in this space, in the Web3 space? When did you move to Web3?
Okay, I was a derivative trader before I joined in crypto. Yes, I spent almost 10 years in traditional finance. In around like 2020, I started to think about whether I should take a like opportunity to chase for a more exciting, interesting, or challenging job. At that time, since many of my friends from traditional finance, they actually joined crypto much a few years earlier. So for me, I have some friends to seek their advice, and people just say, okay, you should come. Then I just come. So far, it has been a great journey here. I really love this industry.
Right. You've been a trader before this, so you definitely know what the pulse of a trader is. And at BingX, you're navigating all of those different paths that a trader takes. How has your strategy as a trader shaped some of the strategies that BingX has adopted? If you can talk a little bit about that.
Okay, my current role is Chief Product Officer at BingX. So we provide exchange services, trading services. So my experience being a trader actually give me the fundamental idea how people are gonna perceive the market, what kind of tools they need to use, need to like. Pivot in selling through the ups and downs, and what kind of useful tools that we can customized for advanced users and also as well as the novice users. So I kind of have the basic understanding of like what is the best fit for a bull market as well as a bear market. I think this really helped my job in making the product decision here at BingX.
Right, right. The current trading landscape for crypto traders, how has it been, and how do you see BingX sort of evolving with the trading landscape space at large?
Okay, trading landscape. Yes, crypto market now is like increasing volatility. Actually, this year is quite different. Like in the past, crypto market is really volatile and by its own right. It's have a relatively low correlation with traditional asset classes like bond, like equities, FX. But this is the landscape has changed a lot because of the approval of the ETFs, the spot ETFs. So we see increasing interest coming from emerging from the traditional finance, Wall Street, as well as those like asset managers who used to only trade traditional assets. So when those institutional clients coming into crypto world, actually it increased the correlation between crypto asset is specifically ETH and Bitcoin to the assets like equities and forex. So we kind of see a diverge the trend diverge between Bitcoin and ETH and other coins. So other coins, especially those meme coins, they still have a like huge volatility. But for BTC, ETH, actually you see a decrease in its volatility. So I would say if when I consider how to treat those mainstream coins versus those meme coins, my suggestion is if you trade the mainstream coins, you probably want to look at those macroeconomic data like the employment data, the inflation data, instead of just focus on like crypto native data. But if you trade meme coins, I think it's still kind of similar, um, similar native mindset, I would say.
Absolutely, makes sense. Now, security and privacy has been paramount to crypto users. However, it has sort of been a roadblock for a lot of enterprises, for a lot of entities to achieve that sort of absolute security and privacy for their users. How have you guys at BingX sort of navigated the security privacy lane for users, and what are you doing for end users in terms of these two aspects?
Um, the security and privacy, I think, is two separate issues. In terms of security, actually, I think not only for BingX but also for the major exchange, we all take asset security as a first and foremost very important task we have to deal with. So, like for us, we have at different stage we have different method. From the logging and account stage, we always ask user to have two-factor authentication. That is like and also some facial recognition, all those advanced technology that's widely deployed in the like crypto industry as well as the IT industry. I think it's actually very effective, very useful to protect the privacy as well as security. And in terms of the asset security, actually we have a layered security architecture. That means 90% of our user asset is stored in a cold storage, and we have warm storage and a hot wallet. Just a very limited amount of asset are stay at our hot wallets. That is our we'll try our most to protect the security of the asset. And for privacy, actually, at BingX, we deploy some kind of advanced AI tools that can help us to identify the speculative behaviors. If someone is like transfer money abnormally, or if someone like logging from a weird IP location, our AI and our like security system will identify those activities, and we will send the email. We'll first freeze this account, then we'll send email to the registered email address. Say, okay, this is your authorized action. So, so like nowadays we want to protect the privacy, and we want to protect the security of the asset, security of the account as much as we could, and we actually place a lot of attention and resource and funding on pursuing that.
So BingX does a lot for fostering more collaboration between projects and to bring new and interesting projects onto your platform. What are some of the criterias? Is there a checklist that BingX has? And if any projects or products want to get onto BingX, what is that sort of checklist that they need to tick off?
Yeah, of course. First and foremost, we want the project team has a very good track record, because sometimes if we look at the background of the funders of the project, actually they are serious entrepreneurs. So we want to make sure that we are working with like people like with a higher moral standard and with like good heart and warm heart. And yeah, this is something we will check first. And secondly, we prefer the project who has a very clear roadmap for their product and have a very clear mind for their TGE, how they want to do that, how they want to design their token economics. And this year, this August specifically, we have a new department called BingX Lab set up. This new department is a department that will consolidate the internal resources across like listing, marketing, and also the product side. So we want this department to lead the from the investment stage all the way to the go-to-market stage, all the way to the TGE stage. So if a project still in its early stage, don't have a clear mind of what to do next, actually BingX Lab is someone they can seek for help. We will step in and assist and give guidance in this process. Yeah, and other criteria we are always want to look at like project with technology innovations, either like they are fundamentally a new um, transformative technology, or they have a very innovative application layer application layer use case. So this is something we're always looking for, and also we will consider how a project can have the synergy with other projects already within BingX network. Yeah, others just name a few.
So you spoke about BingX Labs and how you guys would be collaborating with a lot of projects to help them scale in this space. Are there any particular sectors that you're looking at? And if at all, can you shed more light on the RWA and the deepen sector? Is BingX partnering with such projects, or are there any interesting RWA deepen projects that you guys have under your wings at the moment?
Okay, a few focus areas such as layer 2, because we want to look for projects that have a potential for scalability, security, and mega use case. So this actually direct us to different sector. For example, the scalability, then that will come to layer 2 projects. And for security, we were looking at ZK proof related projects. And for mega use case, there are two different sectors. One is for gaming. For this year, Town Games actually gained a lot of traction, right? Because of its huge community and it's like the speed they spread and do their marketing, brand recognition, etc. So so use case like a game, which is very easy to understand and really bring joy to everyday life, right? This is the direction, the use case we're always looking for, and also for the security part, we will look at like the fundamental technology advancement. Sometimes the technology advancement is not necessary to bring a lot of users at the beginning, but we think they will like thrive in the future. Think about AI or AI technology, right? At the beginning, nobody care what is AI can do because AI like in 10 years ago it doesn't really cannot do anything, but now AI become the backbone of everything. So we will take time for those kind of projects to thrive. So back to your question, RWA, yes, RWA is one of our focus. Actually, we already collaborate with a few DeFi RWA projects to provide yield for the user on our platform. RWA is attract our interest because firstly the underlying asset is very safe. Usually it's like treasury bills, right? So the source of the source of the yield is very safe. And secondly, I think now a stable coin consists of a huge part of assets, like in active wallets in crypto industry. So how to utilize those assets is a key issue, and we need to find some market or an asset that can fit in the large sum of AUM on USDT. That's why we think RW is a place that can have the demand meet the request, right? So RWA, yes, we're looking at RWA and dipping. Dipping is something that we think comes to a real use case, because in crypto industry nowadays, many projects, yes, they can have a lot of users, but if you're looking at the actual use case, it's not like, it's basically not influence everyday life, right? But dipping, for most of the case, like either they are like link the internet. We saw many dipping project. For example, if you log into a Wi-Fi or you like pinpoint a good restaurant, the project will give you some rewards. Those kind of use cases is more natural in everyday life. So that's why we are particularly interested in those kind of projects.
Absolutely. What is your vision? What is your vision for BingX in the next couple of years? How you guys plan to scale up? Any new geographies that you guys are targeting? And ideally, what is your vision and how is it aligning with BingX?
Okay. Geographically, Asia will still be our focus because of the dynamic between Asia countries. We have like trading focused users from Korea and Vietnam. We have asset management focused user from Japan. So Asia basically is a very interesting market that hosts all kinds of investors. And Europe is also one of our key markets. But the challenge for Europe is the regulation, right? MiCA will be applied this year, and we're still figuring out how to comply to the requirement from MiCA. Like Dubai is our focus as well, and we're actively communicating with the regulatory requirement with VERA and with other regulators in Dubai. Yeah, for other market like Taiwan, yes, we will actively see what we can do there, what kind of asset we can provide to the users in those target regions.
That sounds pretty amazing. Do you have any closing words as we wrap up this show?
Okay, I think in the future, in the next 5 to 10 years, Web3 will be very interesting, and I mean, a lot of advancement, a lot of change will come from that area, from how from like people tackle with the challenges about energy consumption, the speed, scalability, etc. So Web3 will be transformative to many industries such as financial service, decentralized governance, etc. So yeah, there's a lot we can do there. So, but like people need to work together because like no one can handle all those things all together. So from BingX perspective, we also welcome all the partners who are interested in building a sustainable ecosystem with us. Yeah.
Thank you so much for that, Vivien. This was me, Varuni, with Vivien from BingX, and we'll be closing up now. And this was a rather exciting, interesting chat. We'll be heading to BingX's booth really soon. Thank you so much,
so much.
Vivien, for this show.